Was the trip a success?
Oh, I would say it was a success. When we left, I said, look, we can go down the East Coast, we can go diagonal up to from the southeast to the northwest, down the West Coast, and diagonal from the southwest back to Maine. So we went up and down both coasts and then made a big X in the middle of the country. That was a success.
What's the process been like for you with making this video and whatever?
Oh, like the process has been fun. It's been interesting to look at. I enjoy watching how you weave these interviews into the story. And there's been sometimes when it's like, well, I can't remember what's in that video you've seen and what's in there. So sometimes, it's like I'm not even sure, what I'm supposed to say based on what's going to be coming up on the video. And we had the video camera, which is where 90% of this is from, 95% of this is from. Then we also had a Nikon camera, which was a still camera and also had video capability. And then we took a bunch of stuff with our phones. So all we remember is taking pictures. We can't remember which camera we did what with. And just about all of this has been done with that Canon video camera that we bought. I bought that last winter with my taxes. And this is really the only project that we've ever done with it, is this trip here. And I was driving and Lise was filming. I mean, just about all of the video that's in here is Lise took.
Talk about how when we first started making this video, like you barely had the YouTube page going, and like you literally didn't know if we were gonna end up with a 10-minute video or what.
Yeah, well, right, because I didn't know what was on there. I didn't know how much of it was usable. Had no idea what it sounded like. So there was a lot of unknowns. I didn't know how to pull the video off the camera and get it onto my computer to edit. I'm sure I could figure it out now. I've learned a lot of stuff now that I've been doing my own edits on YouTube. But basically, if you watch any of my videos, I'm still shooting with a cell phone. I'm using Windows 10 Video Editor. I know you're using a much, much more advanced program. And that camera is probably a lot more advanced than my cell phone as far as what it's capable of doing. So the whole thing, yeah, it's been a good time. It's been fun. It's been a learning process.
What?
Are you happy that we're done making the documentary?
Yes, I'm very happy that we're done making the documentary.
Don't you wish it was just going to go on
I
and
wish
on?
we were starting the trip over again. That would be a lot of fun.
Was the trip a success?
Absolutely. I think it was very much a success.
Do you like being on camera?
No, I cannot stand on camera.
This is Chicago right here. Is this what you're talking about? You visited?
That's right. We visited Chicago.
Yeah. Because of his White Sox, get it? But no, you really went to the place.
We did.
And that's what you're looking at on your phone right now, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find some stuff to send you.
Yeah. We've been having fun with the process, been having fun making the videos, been spending a lot of time with my old man that I wouldn't have been spending otherwise. It's all good. It's been fun working on a project together. We used to do blogs together like a decade ago, and now we got this creative project, so it's been fun getting that going again. So this is our interview setup. We got a couple of lights and a tripod and an old man. What do you think?
An old man who does stuff that the young guys wish they'd done. Young at heart.
What do you think? Is this a decent setup for you? We got the light.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. It's very bright. I feel like I should have sunglasses on. Yeah. I will say that as this has come out, it's much more of a documentary style. So the point that I wanted to make was this is not your typical YouTube video. Lise and Rob's Travel Adventures is something that we sort of came up with. Actually, the whole idea of Lise and Rob's Travel Adventures came up on our second trip. On this trip here, we weren't, sharing a lot of videos. We didn't know what we had for video. We were posting a picture every day to Facebook, and it would be us standing in front of a welcome to whatever state sign. And on our second trip is when we decided, oh, let's just post videos and people can really see what we're up to. But this here is much more documentary style, a lot more serious than a lot of the videos that we've, typical videos that we've made since we've had this channel going. I will say this is the 8th and final installment coming up this week, and it's been a blast. It's been a very worthwhile project. This is the video that's going to wrap it all up. This is the video that's going to bring us back home. If you haven't seen the other videos, if you haven't bothered to watch them, stay tuned. At the end of this, I will include a playlist with the 7 first parts of this whole pandemic road trip, so that you can be all caught up, so that when number 8 comes out this week, you'll be ready to go.
You definitely get that nice light shooting outside, you know what I mean? But that was always chaotic for us. Like, we were always scrambling on a work night, trying to get these videos out, but I needed the interviews to tie the story together so that me and you guys watching knew what the heck was going on in these videos that Rob and Lee shot. It's gotten a little colder here in the Northeast now that the fall's set in, so we've moved inside. It's gotten a little bit more structure to it, and that's probably helped me get better stories out of these guys. But you know, it was fun when we started. My son Roey running around, always wanted to get in the shot, get in the way, not let Papa tell a story because he wanted him to look at the dandelion that he picked from the millions of dandelions on the grass. You know what I mean? But it's been fun. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Check out the playlist that Rob's got set up. And yeah, we'll see where we take this video from here. Take care. So we just finished filming the 8th episode of the Corona documentary, Road Trip Pandemic. Wait, Pandemic Road Trip.
Pandemic road trip.
Gonna
The
go
epic road trip.
Gonna
There's
go
lots
celebrate by getting a couple of pops.
And I do want to say there's lots of pandemic road trip videos on YouTube right now. None as epic as ours. None as epic as ours.
None went down the East Coast, down the West Coast, and made a big X in the middle, I promise.
12,000 miles, 4 weeks. It was the equivalent of driving from the North Pole to the South Pole. That's no lie.
And after all the hard work, you gotta enjoy a nice cold one. He actually did a video series where he went to Mass Landing with Lise, and he's drinking a Bud Light. So
That's right.
go figure.
Going lightweight today.
Go check out his main craft brewery video. See his favorite ones. This is probably the best beer though. Gunner's Daughter, Mass Landing.
I disagree. I'll go Lone Pine, Portland Pale Ale.
Anyway,
Anyways,
that's the guy drinking Bud Light.
I know. So, yeah, stay to the end. Watch the playlist of the first 7 episodes Thursday, November 5th, the 8th and final installment. They're short episodes, 5 to 8 minutes long. When it's all said and done, we're going to put it all together as one long show, probably 40 to 45 minutes long. We will have a grand premiere here in Portland, Maine.
All right.